Welcome back to another episode of Nate and Sitka Outdoors. I was just getting ready to take my new boat out to an island for a couple of days, but I decided I should probably test it first, and I'm glad I did. I was running with the 9-horse, got it up to about half throttle, and the transom broke. So I'd be going out to an island today. I will be going probably to the mountains instead. So I'm going to pack up all my gear here and head east. So too bad, it's a beautiful day. Would have been great. We were going to go over there to Hope Island, but she is we are not moving. So yeah, that's about that. So I'll catch up with you in a little bit. Yeah, thanks for watching. If you could please like and subscribe, it's very helpful for the channel, and see you shortly. All right, well, change of plans. We was not able to make it out to the island because the boat broke. So I'm now headed up to the mountains to do a tent review. We're gonna cook some salmon and cook some clams and just kind of take it easy and have a good time. So I might stay out there 1 or 2 nights. We'll see. All right. Well, it's not too often I gotta do this, but I've got to put my chains on. This snow is just packed ice. So I'm going to, I happened to buy these earlier in the year for hunting season. Never had to use them. Not yet anyway, but I do now. So I'm going to put these things on and get on the way. All right, we shall continue on our way. Ooh, it's nice and warm in here. It is cold outside. All right. Well, my chain's broke. I did it wrong, and there's this little lever here, and it pulled out. This is supposed to be, you know, it connects the 2 ends of the chain. So I definitely can't go any farther here. I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to do, so I'll check back in a little bit. But yeah, oops. Boy, I just had a scene right here. Thought I was doomed. All this is from my truck. Normally my truck does really good in the snow, but with how icy it is, not today. No sir, not today. Back on the road again. All right, let's get out of the snow. Should have hiked in here earlier. That'd have been fun. Oh well. Another video. All right. Well, after a long day of nothing working out, I finally came to a spot here. One that I know. I just haven't used it before at night because, well, I'll show you why tomorrow when it's light out. I get worried about my dog falling off of something here. There's a crossing over here that's, I don't know, 20, 30 feet above the water and rocks, and I'll show you tomorrow. Anyway, I'm going to set up my tent, and I'm going to show you guys why I love this tent. one of those fancy pop-up tents. I really like this thing. Super convenient. Super easy. I have used this tent before a few times, and I've used it in the rain, and actually it's really good. It is a 4-season tent, but it is not a hot tent. Well, it says it's a 4-season tent. It works pretty well. I'll do a review on it tomorrow, give you the information on it. I am not sponsored by this company at all. Just want to make that very clear. My own personal review. So the other thing I'm trying out tonight is I pick up a Thermarest air mattress, and I want to see how it is. And this little thing's great because also it's my little light for hanging up inside here. Just like that. Perfect. I cut some wood up. My chainsaw's not working so well, so I didn't have time to film it. Just is what it is. After I put my chair together, I just got this thing too. Pretty sweet. Pretty convenient. That's for sure. Now, I know not a lot of people like clams, but for those of us that do, what I'm going to do with them tonight is I'm just going to fry them with some coconut oil and some Tony's seasoning salt. Throw some Tony's seasoning on here, because Tony's is awesome. Oh, this thing is... These are from the dig that I did last week with Josh. We went down to Ocean Shores and dug some clams. If you're interested in watching that video, it's down below. I'm just finishing up the last of the clams. You just put some water in your pan and then boil it. It makes it a lot easier to clean. Well, it's pretty late. I'm full. I've had a good day. It's one of those days where nothing really worked out, but that's all right. we found a good spot. We're here, so I'm gonna call it a night. I'm gonna get my sleeping arrangements all set up, and then yeah, I'll try again tomorrow. I always bring my kindling inside, so it's nice and dry for the next day. I'm going to be testing the limits of this sleeping bag tonight. Sitka's all squared away. What do you think, Sitka? Got a good spot there? Alright. Okay, well, that's about it for me for today. Oh, you guys have a good one. And we'll see you in the morning. Morning. It was cold last night. Yeah. So anyway, I ended up putting on those base layers that I picked up down at the Sportsman show. We were able to make it through, but yeah, it got pretty chilly. So we're up and at it, and we're going to make some breakfast and kind of get some video footage of this pretty beautiful area and go from there. So yeah, this is why I don't like coming here in the dark. This whole part of the walkway is falling through, and I worry about my dog not seeing it. A bit of a journey down there, you know. Matter of fact, last year when I came here, this actually still had a bunch of dirt over it, even though the log had fallen down. And I actually came through here with an axe and knocked all the dirt down so nobody stepped on it, and so they didn't fall through, you know. So yeah, anyway, it's about, oh, I don't know, 20 feet down there, 18 feet down there, maybe 22, something like that. Real beautiful area. So, anyway, we're gonna make some breakfast and we're gonna go walk around and check this place out a little bit. Yeah. All right. Thank you. Whew, chilly out here. lot of times when you're out in the woods, you'll see this hanging from the tree. This is called usnea, also known as old man's beard, and you can turn it into a tea. It's actually really good for you. And it's also handy when it's dry to start a fire if you need to. Yeah. You can see it hanging around all over the place. Yeah, usnea. I'll cook up my little salmon for lunch. Yeah. Little king salmon that we caught on a video prior. So, kind of butchered a little bit, but that's alright. I didn't really have a knife, so. So, when you're cooking your salmon over a fire, you want to make sure that it's down to coals, no open flames. And you don't want it to be too hot. You want to start with the flesh side down. And once you start seeing the fat starting to bubble out the side halfway through, then you want to flip it over to the other side, which would be the skid side down at that point. And it's nice to have a little bit of salt. I don't have any today. But it's kind of how you want to do it. It's kind of actually the old traditional way. Matter of fact, I'll show the old traditional way how the natives do it. My dad's Native American. And I'll show you exactly how they do that in a future video. He's got what he calls fish sticks that you slide through. I obviously don't have that with me out here. I've just got this grate, and it works fine, but that's kind of how it is. It's got to be a certain temperature, you know. If it's too hot, you're gonna burn it. And yeah, but yeah, flesh side down. You start to see the fat start to come out of the edge. You don't need to add a bunch of stuff to it. I'm going to tell you what, if you just add some salt to it, put some salt on it and put it on the grill, it is the best flavor. You don't have to add anything. If it's done right, you don't have to add anything to it. So, anyway, well, that'll be a video in the future, so like and subscribe. Stay tuned. All right. And you'll want to use alder. Alder gives it the best flavor. So. But I'll do a dedicated video to that later on in the year. Alright, well, thanks for coming along for our journey. We're going to stay another night, but we're just going to kind of hang out and not do a whole lot, so I don't want to bore you. And yeah, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.